Is October 13th, and we are in a new spot that Uriah hung about 5 or 6 days ago, and it's an area we call North Ag in the northern part of our property. We're going after a deer that we call Little Browse that we've known for a while. I thought about calling him Santa Claus because he's been up in the north his whole life up here. But he's a 4-year-old deer. I don't know if you guys have been watching us for very long. Uriah talked about last year about this time we went to Indiana, and he said we were leaving him the management bucks up there. That's what he's done with me this year. He's left me to shoot Little Browse because he's been all over one of our bigger deer. No, but all joking aside, I'm super pumped up because Little Browse, there's nothing more fun than what we get to do on a yearly basis, and this is year 3 of everything we do, and it's just awesome to see deer like Little Browse as a 4-year-old, just brute of a body deer. But basically, let me set this scene for you here out here. We've got a big standing bean field directly to our east, and we're sitting on a fence line. And to our north is a very shallow volume timber, kind of a small ridge line. We've gotten a picture of Little Browse for almost 10 or 11 straight days since September 30th, about 30 or 40 yards to my due northwest. So he's in this area. You've got to think that he comes out and frequents this bean field, but there's no doubt he's in this area. So we've got a north wind, northeast wind that's kicking, hitting us in the face and kind of going across our cheek. We think that he's going to approach from generally the west. So I think we're in good shape here. I was out here on Sunday night and saw a pile of deer. The only thing that worries me here is that these light variable winds. We had our wind just switch just for a few minutes on us, and there was about 10 does out in the field that got spooked, but I didn't bring the ozonics that day for just being lazy, but we got them today, and I think we got a real shot at him. This is as good as I've felt in the stand since last year for sure, so we'll see what happens. This is an exciting looking spot here. just got pictures of him. But the neighbor who he leased from, he told us that he went walking and cut his pass where Trey, I think, beds up some. So I was just thinking that when I saw him over here, that maybe he just got bumped and came over here. But he was, that was a tough situation. We had to sit like statues for 20 plus minutes. He actually probably came within 50 yards at one point, but there was 10 does with him, so there was like 11 set of eyes, and it was tough. I don't know if they winded us or what they did here at the end, but they didn't blow, but they ran off to an area we call the vineyard. But that was awesome. I haven't got to see the footage, but boy, when he stepped out, I knew it was something. So that's really cool. We were gonna have to do the switcheroo on that, because I've told Uriah that's one of the deer that, you know, he's gonna shoot that I'm gonna let go. So that was I don't know, that was awesome. That was probably one of the, obviously there's several deer that we haven't seen on the hoof this year, but he was on the top of the priority list. Man, that's the craziest night that we have ever had in the stand. Of course, you know, we had that update with Trey, and he came in, and we realized that Uriah's ozonics, for whatever reason, kicked off, and I had mine facing with the wind, which, you know, correctly with the wind, these deer came from what would have been upwind, but the wind had calmed down. We usually like to turn ours for thermals towards where we think the deer are coming, and we just didn't get that opportunity with the does and all that. So anyways, we got back, we got situated, squared, and we were kind of anticipating little browse coming out to our northwest, and Uriah just looked over, would be kind of almost due southeast, where we don't really expect any deer to come from, and there was BLT. So the two biggest deer on our farm in the same field got within 50 yards. Didn't work out, but man, what an awesome night. This is a sign of things to come. I'm excited.